Have you ever made a paper airplane that can fly through the air, make a turn, and actually come back toward you? Today, we're going to make a really cool paper airplane called the Diamond Head. It may look simple at first, but once the folding is complete, its unique shape makes it something really special. The best part is that this airplane can actually be made in two different versions. If you start with a square sheet of paper, you can create the boomerang version, which can fly in a circular path and return toward you when properly adjusted. But if you use A4 or 8.5 by 11-inch paper, you can make a more traditional glider that flies smoothly and stays level in the air. Today, though, we're making the boomerang version. So grab a square sheet of paper and let's get started. First, fold the paper in half to create a clean crease. Then unfold it. Now fold it in half in the opposite direction and make another crease. These first creases will help us keep the rest of the folds accurate. Next, bring this edge toward the center and make a sharp crease. Now create another crease parallel to the first one, about half an inch or roughly 1.5 centimeters away. You don't need to measure it perfectly, you can simply estimate it. Now we're going to reverse those creases. Open the paper slightly, run your fingernail along the crease, and fold it in the opposite direction. Turn the paper over and do the same thing on the other side. Now fold along the outer crease toward the back and bring it to the point where the creases meet. Then reverse fold along the original crease and carefully press everything down. Open the paper slightly and pull the top tip outward along the creases we already created. Keep the other folds in place and gently flatten everything. You should start seeing a diamond-like shape forming. Now take all the layers on the top and align this edge with the edge in front of it. Try to keep this fold as even as possible because it will help keep the wings balanced later. Find the natural break point in the crease and fold right there. Then reverse fold the section back on itself. Don't tuck it completely underneath just yet. Turn the paper over and repeat the exact same folding on the other side. Try to keep both sides as symmetrical as possible. The more balanced the two sides are, the better your airplane is likely to fly. Now it's time to form the wings. Open the diamond shape slightly, and you'll notice a natural crease inside the paper. Hold all the layers in place and gently press everything down, allowing that crease to continue through the back of the wing. Press the crease firmly so the wing stays flat and well defined. Turn the plane over and repeat the same process on the other side. There are several layers in this area, so take your time and make sure everything stays aligned. Smooth out any wrinkles and try to keep both wings as even as possible. Now we need to lock the small flaps into place. Open the fuselage slightly, guide the flap underneath the layers, and press it down so everything locks together. Do the same thing on the other side. Give the wings one more look and smooth out any bubbles or wrinkles. Now we only have one small detail left, the winglets. Fold a small section upward along the edge of each wing, roughly half an inch or about 1.5 centimeters. Make sure both winglets are about the same size and that their creases remain parallel to the main body of the airplane. Repeat the same fold on the other side. And there you have it. Your Diamond Head Boomerang paper airplane is ready to fly. Now let's see what this little plane can actually do. Because the front of the airplane is relatively light, the nose naturally wants to rise during flight. That characteristic is what makes this design great for a boomerang-style flight. If necessary, give the rear of the plane a very small amount of up elevator. You only need a tiny adjustment. Don't bend it too much. Hold the airplane near the point where all the layers come together and launch it upward at around a 45-degree angle. Don't worry if your first flight doesn't come back perfectly. Like most paper airplanes, this one needs a little tuning to get the flight just right. If the plane is turning too sharply in one direction, make a small adjustment to the flight angle or the wing. If it's turning too tightly in the opposite direction, make a small adjustment the other way. Make only small changes and test the airplane again after each adjustment. After a few attempts, you should be able to find the perfect balance. And when this little paper airplane finally makes a smooth circle through the air and comes back toward you, it's incredibly satisfying to watch.